Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. I'm back with another EFC 24/7 news report today, and the main news coming out of Everton is that the Blackburn friendly scheduled for next Tuesday is being cancelled due to local lockdowns in the Blackburn area. So that game's been called off. So it looks like we've only got 2 pre-season friendlies now. Whether they might do one behind closed doors, maybe 11 against 11 within the squad potentially, but the other one we've got scheduled is obviously the Preston North End game next Saturday afternoon at Goodison. So that looks like our second and only 2 pre-season fixtures scheduled for the season, which some fans are quite upset about. The fact that we've only got 2 scheduled, but that's what we've got to deal with in this current situation. Apart from that, according to the Liverpool Echo, Mo Bezic is attracting interest from Premier League teams as well as Italy, Spain, Germany and Turkey, and Everton is keen to sell Bezic permanently and get his wages off the books. So I think we knew that anyway. They were looking to get rid of Bezic and several other first teamers who have been out of the picture for a while. Apart from that, Sport Witness quoted some news from Allan's agents earlier today. Obviously, I brought you the news yesterday that Allan had basically all but completed the terms about his Everton deal, and he was on his way for the medical, was what I brought you yesterday. But apparently Allan's agent today has said we are still in Pozzuoli, and I don't know why there's news of medical visits in England. Everton, of course, we are at a good point, but there's not even an agreement with the player yet, which is a setback. Obviously annoying, frustrating, given the positive news we had yesterday, but it's Everton. We were always going to have a bit of a setback, but it doesn't mean the move won't come off anyway. I think it definitely will come off. Not to curse it, but it's all looking positive anyway. Apart from that, Lewis Gibson as well, the centre back, seems to be going out on loan again this season. He spent the back half of last season out on loan at Fleetwood, and he did very well there in a back three alongside Callum Connolly. And it seems the Gibson is going out on loan again, but potentially to a bigger club, potentially, or a high-profile club next summer. So Liverpool Echo have written a story that Everton are keen for Gibson to continue his development on loan next season, with Huddersfield showing interest. Everton are impressed by Corberan, their new manager. His style of football that will be similar to Ancelotti's system. The Bundesliga is also a possibility, so a similar move to what John Joe Kenny did last summer, last season at Schalke. But it seems that Everton are willing to offload Lewis Gibson on loan. I was wondering whether he'd stay put and fight for his place, given our shortage of centre backs, and especially with Gareth Branthwaite's name being mentioned to do with a potential outgoing to Watford if we were to get the Corey over the line, because there was news that Watford might want somebody on loan from us. But it seems Everton are keen for Gibson to go out on loan again to continue his developments elsewhere instead. Apart from that, Michael Keane signed a new 5-year deal, so that's good news. Nailed him down. Whether he's going to stay for that 5 years or whether it's just the club doing a bit of business, I'm sure Ancelotti sees him as a big part of the squad, and that's why he's got that new contract anyway. And I think he will be. Obviously, we're short on the ground at centre back, so Michael Keane is seen as a key one alongside Yerry Mina and Mason Holgate, of course. Apart from that, let's have a look. Getting some through at the moment from Fabrizio Romano, who says about this is with regards to the news I just brought you about Allan's agent. Someone's asked Fabrizio Romano about that news, and he replied with, working on the commission to the agents, then the player will arrive to have medicals with Everton. So I think that's an agent problem, but it still will get over the line once that's all sorted. So that's nothing to worry about. That's good old Fabrizio Romano coming out reassuring us that deal will still go ahead. Fingers crossed. But apart from that seems to be pretty much all the news coming out of Everton today. I think we've got everything covered. Double check for you, but I think that's the majority of the news. The women played today as well. Everton women played today and beat Durham women 5-0, which is a really good result. Obviously, they play at Watnell Park now in the new stadium. Definitely worth getting down there, because I do think they'll have fans in attendance before the men's game will. It's really good to go down. Really cheap day out, and good to watch the women, because we do have a good squad now. Working towards the top of the league, trying to break that top 3 next season. So it's definitely worth giving them a watch. Apart from that, that's the majority of the news. Obviously, Sky Sports confirmed the Allan deal last night from their sources as well. And last night, just a final bit of news to bring to you, the Express reported that Everton are interested in Sergio Romero, the Man United and Argentinian goalkeeper. He seems to be out of favour now because Dean Henderson signed a 6-year contract with Man United, and we'll battle it out with David De Gea for that first spot in the team next year. So Romero seems potentially surplus to requirements, which has alerted several clubs, potentially including Everton, because we would like someone to battle with that first team spot with Jordan Pickford, of course. Whether Jonas Losel will do that remains to be seen, but I would like it if he went in for Romero. He's a good Premier League quality keeper. So yeah, that's all the news to bring to you today out of Everton. Not as positive as yesterday, but it's on the right tracks again. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video. Let us know in the comments what you think of all the news, and join us next time on the Toffee Blue.